Francisco Flores scheduled to appear here on All-Star Wrestling this week, meeting Baron Mikel Scicluna. DeNucci almost lands head first. Able to stop his momentum, now back into the ring on the apron. Up on his feet in the ropes, and there's Ivan Koloff knocking him down to the canvas. Wow! Slugging it out here on All-Star Wrestling. Forearm smashing apart DeNucci, rocks big Ivan Koloff back. Series of left jabs and apart DeNucci and a hard right. Ivan Koloff is in serious condition, and you can hear the fans here, they like what they see. Dominic measures him. However, Koloff with a handful of trunks yanks him down from behind, and you can never count this man, Ivan Koloff, out. Treacherous type of competitor. And after all of the punishment that Ivan Koloff took, as you see him right now, he's a very fresh competitor.
Well, he's in tremendous condition, General. That's the reprise, you know, because he's in tremendous condition.
Koloff with the bear hug. And Dominic DeNucci not going anyplace at the moment. Dominic trying to break it up, and you can see it's having its effect on Dominic DeNucci. This awesome bear hug applied by the Russian bear. Has Koloff's ear in his right hand, twisting it, and Koloff says uncle, apparently. Koloff face first down into the canvas, and Dominic DeNucci once again has the momentum, has the control. Up he goes into the airplane spin. This could be the finishing touch. Referee explaining to Dominic DeNucci. The bell rang just as DeNucci picked up Ivan Koloff into the airplane spin. They're still battling it out. Bell or no bell. Koloff, look at him. Taking those left jabs and a hard right. Ivan Koloff rocked around by the hard right of Dominic DeNucci, who's still very much on his feet. This is a powerhouse of a man, this Ivan Koloff. There's no question about it. Ivan Koloff wants his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout went the full 10-minute time limit. Referee Wee Willie Weber declares the bout a draw.
DeNucci better not turn his back on Ivan Koloff. Koloff. There he makes a move over for Dominic DeNucci, but it's a little bit too late. Thank goodness. We'll be right back as we continue in a moment.
Another Beethoven.
You look skeptical.
I've heard him play.
Ever skeptical about your mouthwash?
Oh, I don't use just mouthwash. I use Listerine. Listerine is more than a mouthwash.
Because it says here Listerine kills the germs that can cause bad breath?
Not because it says so there, because it says so here. My breath feels clean.
Her breath is clean.
Listerine antiseptic is more than a mouthwash.
Ooh.
Listerine, more than a mouthwash.
A sandwich is better than a sandwich, 'cause made with Sunbeam bread.
Sunbeam's the batter-whipped, no-holds bread with a fresher taste. That's why a sandwich is better than a sandwich. And now Sunbeam offers you free flag stickers, 31 different American flags from early days to the present. Collect a set for bicentennial. They're free, inside specially wrapped loaves of Sunbeam at your grocer's now.
Well, early birds, if you haven't looked out the window yet, it really snowed last night. Buses are running late, the airport's closed. If I were you, I'd go back to sleep and wait for spring. At least there's good news for the kids. School's closed.
The Fiat 128 is one of the few cars in the world with front-wheel drive and standard radial tires. It's made for days like these.
Presenting the Hilton Piano Gigantic Warehouse Sale. Today is the last day to take advantage of fantastic savings. The Hilton Warehouse is open today from noon to 9. Over $750,000 worth of new organs and pianos. Used, discounted, and demos. Famous names like Bronson, Lowry, Clark, and Yamaha all are on sale now at a once-in-a-lifetime savings of 10 to 50% off. At Hilton, you get free delivery, full guarantee, and free lessons. Don't miss the last day of the Hilton Warehouse Sale going on now. Remember, at Hilton, you always get what you'd expect and more.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, the infamous Grand Wizard of Wrestling out here, the manager of the one and only Superstar Billy Graham. Superstar Billy Graham possessing obviously one of the most, if not the most extraordinary physique in professional wrestling. What is this jewelry all over Superstar's fingers here?
McMahon, I am first of all going to overlook that word that you used. Infamous Grand Wizard. You mean famous. Internationally famous Grand Wizard. The man who is the proudest manager in the wrestling world today. Proud and proud for one reason.
Also rich. Not only is he proud of me, but he is rich because of me. Because if you remember, about 4 months ago, Superstar Billy Graham awarded this man a $100,000 cashier's check for getting me into the area, the territory that belongs to Bruno Sammartino. This man is not only proud of Superstar Billy Graham, baby, but he is $100,000 richer because of Superstar Billy Graham.
Now, if you want to know about the jewelry he's wearing right now on the body of Superstar Billy Graham, you see over $2,000 of turquoise jewelry. Here is a man with class, a man who doesn't hide his money, a man who wears it, shows it, lets it all hang out. And you might notice that I have a few little goodies too. But, McMahon, the main thing is this. The Superstar is here. He is waiting for, he is looking for Bruno Sammartino, Dominic DeNucci, Greasy Parisi, Screwy Louis Cerdan, and that two-legged walking Polish fire hydrant that answers to the name of Ivan Putski. Here is the man. He is ready, willing, able for any place, anywhere. He didn't come here to play Parcheesi. He's not here to play Spit in the Ocean or Old Maid. He's here for one thing, to wrestle and to take the championship. Look at that body. If you ever saw anything like that before in your life, never, never, never. This is your world's champion. The one, the only, the inimitable Superstar Billy Graham.
Mr. Graham, now that the Grand Wizard of Wrestling has been talking about you, would you like to talk about yourself?
I love to talk about myself, baby. As a matter of fact, the next time we're on television, I'm going to have a full-length mirror out here so I can look at myself, baby, because I'm so pretty. Superstar is so pretty, baby. I'm not only pretty, I smell sweet too, honey. Superstar Billy Graham is definitely the man of the hour and the man with the power. I am definitely the man that produces magic. I am definitely the man that produces charisma, baby. I am definitely the man when I step into an auditorium, when I step into an arena, automatically pandemonium breaks out, brother. All of a sudden, the women rush from their chairs, trying to touch me, trying to grab a hold, saying, "Superstar, will you please just let me touch the sweat that drips from your 22-inch biceps, baby? Would you please just let me touch that arm one time?" But nobody, and I mean nobody except the wizard, touches Superstar Billy Graham, baby. And Bruno Sammartino, the man with the varicose veins, the man with back trouble, the man with pimples all over his face, the man who is out of condition, the man who lives on popcorn and peanuts and soda pop, baby, the man who cannot get off his easy chair. You're looking at the man, baby, right now on television. You're looking at the man that will destroy you, Bruno Sammartino. You're looking at the man that will beat you to a pulp and make you bleed and make you cry and make you beg for mercy like a dog begging for a bone. But there will be no mercy for you, Bruno Sammartino. The living legend. Get your microphone off of my sunglasses.
Look, man, you've heard of Mr. America. You've heard of Mr. Universe. Right now on your camera, you are seeing Mr. Everything. Everything in the world. Before I go, which one of you ladies in the audience want the Superstar?
We'll be right back as
which one wants it?
we continue in a moment.
Hold on tight, now shake up your mouth.
In the middle of the bay?
Try Dentine Dynamite, Billy. The smaller they get, the stronger they get. They're a blast. I mean that.
Wow! Flavor keeps building till your whole mouth feels clean and refreshed. Hey, Meg, let me shake up your mouth. Oh!
Dentine Dynamites. The smaller they get, the stronger they get. And now new assorted fruit flavors. Orange, cherry, and grape.
Something unspeakably evil is living in this house.
Magdalena!
Tonight, it must die.
I put in a request to have Magdalena exorcised.
Beyond the darkness.
Torment me not!
A picture that will leave you spellbound. Beyond the darkness.
Exclusive showing starts Wednesday at Cine 123456.
I learned a long time ago that there's no substitute for professionalism. So when I need car service, I go to a professional, my Napa Gold Hat professional. As the sign says, I can count on him for quality parts and professional service. It makes sense. He takes care of cars for a living, so naturally he does a better job. Remember the Gold Hat the next time you need professional car service. That's NAPA. We help keep America moving.
My neighbor isn't going to believe it. But between myself and my son, we cut 4 cords with this Abley log-splitting machine last Saturday afternoon. What's a cord of good firewood going for these days? Maybe as much as, what, $30? This log splitter from Abley cost $519. We think we made a pretty good investment.
Abley tractor, Abley, we're a matter of tractor, we're friendly, reliable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest, it is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Here in the corner to my left from Argentina, weighing 275 pounds, here is Vincente Pometti. And in the corner to my right from Benton Harbor, Michigan, weighing 285 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Big Bobo Brazil.
Bobo Brazil back here with us on All-Star Wrestling. A great competitor indeed is now. He's set to see action here against Vincente Pometti.
At the Pittsfield Boys Club on Wednesday, March 24th, promoter Ted Bailey is going to have a feature event like you've never seen before. It's going to be Superstar Billy Graham against Ivan Putski in the best 2 out of 3 falls to a finish. Remember, the Pittsfield Boys Club on Wednesday, March 24th. Be there.
Big Bobo with an uppercut. Bobo famous for the coconut headbutt. Bobo with a front face lock now on Vincente Pometti. A few moments ago, Bobo was not faring too well against Pometti. But Bobo actually, can take the punishment as well as dish it out.
Oh, absolutely. He's a big man. He can take a lot of punishment. Matter of fact, I believe, and I was talking with him a couple of times, and he loved to be roughed up a little bit, and then he come back strong as a mule.
Well, he's a strong man. There's no doubt about that. Around a 280-pound mark, I believe.
Yes, he's a well-proportionate man. He's tall, good legs, good bicep, good neck.
Now Bobo's making good use of that top rope. Well, referee Dick Worley claims that's a choke. Bobo denies it, said it was only a front face lock, but nevertheless, now referee Dick Worley says it must be all right. Scheduled up next, Francisco Flores as he takes on Big Baron Mikel Scicluna. Pometti rubbing a forearm across the nose or the eyes of Bobo. From our vantage point, you really couldn't tell. But nevertheless, Bobo needs a little bit of help now, down on his knees. Pometti being warned by referee Dick Worley, but apparently that warning falls on deaf ears, as Pometti again is right on top of Bobo Brazil, this time the foot right up against the neck. At the moment, the Black Bomber from Benton Harbor, Michigan, not doing too well. Bobo up on his feet. Still in that corner, Louise. Has to get out of that corner. Now he has Pometti with a handful of hair using some of Pometti's tactics and comes down with a hard right hand. Another one. Bobo Brazil at the moment in control. And Antonino, just as you said before, he was in a bit of trouble, but at a moment's notice, he just turned things right back around.
Yes, he got a good reprise. He's in good condition, a terrific wrestler. No question about it, General.
Bobo continuing to inflict the punishment. Bobo may have a handful of nose. I think he does. Well, Pometti knows what it's like to be on the other end of the stick right about now. Bobo will fight fair. There's no doubt about that. Bobo, a fine gentleman outside the ring, inside the ring as well. As long as his opponents respect the rules, he will too. But when somebody like Pometti turns things around and throws the rule book out the window, here comes Big Bobo, who can do the very same thing. Again, the head into the turnbuckle, and that has no effect at all on Bobo. Side headlock applied by Big Bobo Brazil. And now it's Pometti who's down on one knee, and Bobo moving in strong. Quick kick on the part of Pometti. That surely has its effect on Bobo Brazil. Incidentally, the tag team champions of the world, Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi, also set to see wrestling action here this week. Pometti almost disqualified by referee Dick Worley. Bobo now with a handful of hair and has Pometti in the corner. And just like that, it's turned right back around. Bobo with a series of forearm smashes. Now Pometti goes for the ride into the corner. Bobo moving in. Oh, but a reversal. It's Bobo Brazil in the corner. Look out, though. Right on top of the head. The calf of Bobo Brazil. And look at this. Bobo is some kind of hot. On his feet, Pometti. Headbutt. Down he goes. Bobo Brazil set now. Takes it. Here he goes. It's a cover, and it's over. So, Bobo Brazil chalking up another victory. Here on All-Star Wrestling, and as we said many times before, it is indeed good to have Bobo back in this area. He claims he's back to stay.
Time, 6 minutes and 33 seconds. It is the winner, Big Bobo Brazil.
Bobo Brazil victorious. Giving referee Dick Corelli a little pat on the shoulder. Now let's take a look at some action we saw only a moment ago. Here, Bobo Vincente Pometti takes his hand now, and you're going to see a reversal. Bobo swung Pometti. Pometti getting around on the other side. Now Bobo goes in. Bobo. Up he goes with his almost 300 pounds. Locks Pometti in with the feet and down right across the top of the head. The calf, the leg muscles of Bobo Brazil, who senses victory at this point. Bobo on his way, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if anyone can withstand that. 300 pounds hammering right down on the top of your head. Bobo chalking up another.
And on your right is Mount Alta, elevation 8.
You know the country, but you don't know what to do for a cough and stuffy nose here.
Hall's mentholyptus?
With vapor action.
That's strong.
That's Hall's vapor action. It penetrates deep to make clogged nasal passages feel clearer. And Hall soothes your throat to help your cough.
On your left is Mount Snow. How am I coming over?
Loud and clear.
For your cold, Hall's Mentholyptus with vapor action in cherry and honey lemon, too.
Hi, gals. If you've been trying to lose weight, you ought to know about Apodrine, the diet plan tablet used by millions all over the country to help get that weight off. You take one Apodrine tablet before meals and then follow the low-calorie diet plan. Apodrine can help you be the slim, trim person you'd like to be. Get the Apodrine diet plan today to help you get that weight off.
Available at all Mac drugstores.
If you have a head for value, you can head right past Olds Cutlass and Ford Torino and get a Dodge Charger that's priced even less. For 1976, there's a Charger that's priced under $4,000. And there are 3 more Chargers that have all the features you want in a midsize car. When you can get a Dodge Charger that's sticker price less than a Cutlass or a Ford Torino, now's the time to head for the Dodge boys.
If you have a head for cars, head for Dodge.
What I try to do is plan my day so I can be home when Mike Douglas is on. It's good entertainment, and I feel comfortable with him, even though some of the things he does are kind of nutty. With Mike Douglas, you never know what it's going to be. You just know you'll like it.
Mike Douglas, weekdays at 5 p.m. on Super 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest, it is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the corner to my left, from the Isle of Malta, weighing 275 pounds, Baron Mikel Scicluna. And in the corner to my right, from Mexico City, weighing 255 pounds, the Mexican heavyweight champion, Francisco Flores.
Flores backing up in the corner. Baron Mikel Scicluna out in the middle of the ring, ready for action.
On Friday, March 5th at the Albany Armory, the main event will be a return bout between Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear, and the popular Polish power Ivan Putski. But there'll be others on the card, too. Look at this lineup. Ernie the Cat Ladd, Dominic, DeNucci, Pat Barrett, and many, many more. At the Albany Armory on Friday, March 5th. Be there.
Francisco Flores with a step over toe hold. And Scicluna's trying to get out of there by kicking, and Flores does a little kicking of his own. Caught him off guard that time. Flores down on the canvas, and Big Bear and Mikel Scicluna in control here at the moment. Flores this time thrown all the way through the ropes on the outside. Flores trying to collect his thoughts here, trying to clear the cobwebs from his head. Anthony, it really has to hurt when you're thrown out of that ring, but also it has to hurt your pride, I think. Psychologically, when you're thrown on the outside of the ring, as Flores now went down the steps face first, and that's going to hurt more than his pride. But indeed, it must have a psychological effect on you, knowing that you're on the outside when you should be on the inside.
Absolutely. It's like you're taking an 8 count, in the boxing. You fall on the ground, and they count you 8. It's a question of pride, but don't forget, sometimes you can get hurt very badly because the ground is hard.
No doubt about that, and going down the steps like Flores did a moment ago, surely he's going to take its toll sooner or later. Flores up on the apron of the ring, but Scicluna does not want to let him in. And this Baron Mikel Scicluna is an unrelenting sort of cuss, isn't he?
Oh, yes, General. He's like a dog. He's always on top of you, and he got a tremendous determination. This week, he's in tremendous condition.
Nice move, though, on the part of Flores. Is now, no, he must have been the wild right. Baron Mikel Scicluna right back on target is Flores. Now Flores with a quick kick. We saw that move on the part of Scicluna not long ago. And it's Flores. Uh-oh. Flores not in control. Just like that, it turns right back around, and Big Baron Mikel Scicluna with a handful of hair drives neck first into the turnbuckle, Francisco Flores. And Scicluna seeing stars. Here he goes, up in the air and down. Look at that headbutt. Flores could have said one more. Yes, sir, and down on the canvas he goes.
I don't think the Baron, Jenna, I think the Baron liked this button in his head, eh?
Quick eye gouge, and Flores finds himself down on the canvas again. Uh-oh, locked into the ropes. And look at the expression on the face of Francisco Flores. He is absolutely delighted. Goes from the far side, and here he comes. Here he comes again, yes sir. This time the foot of Scicluna found its mark right underneath the chin of Francisco Flores. However, Flores still with ability and quickness as he moved out of the way there, and the knee of Mr. Scicluna went down into the canvas. And Scicluna not getting much sympathy here from the capacity crowd on hand. Flores coming off the rope again, and it's going to be Flores who misses also. Baron doing a little rearranging of the aspects of the face there on Francisco Flores. You know, this Flores, Anthony, was really a tough customer.
Yes, he's a good charro mexicano, muy fuerte. Which in English, Mexican fellow, very strong. He take punishment and he come back stronger. So he's in good condition. And I don't know.
Woohoo! Boy, lots of fire here on part of this man. There he goes on the top of Willie Aroni. Yes, sir. Wait a minute, though. Scicluna winning the tights. Clipped Flores up under the neck. And the referee has it. The referee apparently is going to disqualify Baron Mikel Scicluna.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 6 minutes and 57 seconds, the referee has disqualified Baron Mikel Scicluna. He awards the decision to Francisco Flores.
Flores awarded the decision. And the referee, this time very alert, grabbed the foreign object from Baron Mikel Scicluna. Let's take a look at that bit of action we saw only a moment ago. Here, Flores against Baron Mikel Scicluna now. And here into his tights. And of course came out with that foreign object, resulting in Baron Mikel Scicluna losing the match. Caught him right underneath the neck. Down he goes like a ton of bricks, the referee reaching for the foreign object. We'll be right back as we continue with Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi in just a moment. March the 5th, championship wrestling action returns to Albany at the Washington Avenue Armory. He's scheduled to be on hand. Dominic DeNucci as he takes on the big cat Ernie Ladd. But of course, the main event, the individuals involved. To my right, the Captain Louis Albano representing Ivan Koloff in a return match as Ivan Koloff will meet the Polish power Ivan Putski once again.
Polish Mickey Mouse, brother, did you hear the man complain, claiming that Koloff choked him, claiming that Koloff did this? The man, he's not a man. He's got excuses for everything. Don't go out there, just get out and wrestle. Don't be looking for an excuse, claiming the captain was here, this happened, that happened, anything to find an excuse for defeat. Now we're ready. We're back here in a return. We all know what happened last time. We know how we beat him. We know the way we humiliated him, the way we hurt him. You understand what I'm talking about? You were there. I saw it. They saw it. Now we're going back. Well, maybe it's not enough, Putski, to hurt you. Maybe a little dents upstairs, baby. Maybe you got to cripple you. Maybe you got to have you carried out of the ring. That'll be the answer. Tell him I was... Poland has never had winners. Always losers. All through history. Look at Russia. Land of winners. The Olympics win all the gold medals. And look at Koloff, always a winner. Putski, you know Koloff beat you. Fair and square right in the middle of the ring. Don't have to use no rope, don't have to use no iron, no bars, no hammers. Koloff beat you, Putski. Beat him. You crybaby.
Return match headed your way to Albany.
If you should suffer a sudden reversal,
Nationwide is on your side.
Max, will you listen to me? That's a whole gimmick about being Mr. Sightseeing. I mean, eyesight doesn't matter to you, but you want to make sure it matters to the rest of us. So will you just say your bit?
You mean about prevention of blindness being up to everyone?
Right. And to succeed, we need everyone's...
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a non-title tag team match. It is scheduled for 1 fall or 2 curfew. In the corner to my left, from San Francisco, weighing 247 pounds, the fabulous Frank Monte. And his partner, from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, Davey O'Hannon. And here in the corner to my right, the tag team champions of the world, from Paris, France, weighing 244 pounds, Louis Cerdan. And his partner, from Italy, weighing 246 pounds, Tony Parisi.
There we have the principals, Tony Parisi and Louis Cerdan, the tag team champions against fabulous Frank Monte and Davey O'Hannon. Here we go with the action. Look out, the shoulders of Tony Parisi almost pinned there inadvertently. Fabulous Frank Monte. Trying to escape from the side headlock applied there by Tony Parisi. Into the ropes goes Monte, down goes Parisi. Again, coming off those ropes, Fabulous Frank Monte. This time, Tony's waiting for him. Tag is made. Stepping into the ring now, Louis Cerdan. Taking over right where Tony Parisi left off. Davey O'Hannon makes the tag, coming into the ring for the first time. However, Louis Cerdan wide open, but Cerdan, look at that. All over O'Hannon, doesn't know where he is. O'Hannon's going to find out quick enough, though. Off the ropes, up and over. And man, oh man, Davey O'Hannon went up to the sky on that one, going for the cover. It's over just that quick. Yes, sirree. Very quick victory here on the part of Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi. Let's get the official word.
It is the time, 1 minute and 53 seconds. The winners, the tag team champions of the world, Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi.
Well, a very quick victory, ladies and gentlemen, on the part of Cerdan and victory. I don't think, Cerdan and Parisi, rather, I don't think it would have been that quick had O'Hannon not been on the receiving end of perhaps the highest backdrop we've seen in a long time. He almost landed squarely on his head. Coming off, here it is. Look at that. At least 10 feet in the air, Antonino.
Oh, my God.
Imagine the impact when that man came down. Ooh. Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi on the victory. And, Tony, let's put you on the spot. How long do you think Cerdan and Parisi are going to continue their winning ways into the Tag Team Championship?
Well, generally, you know, they come up every day a little better. Till they continue with that classical advancement, you know, for the best, they're going to keep the title. But sometimes, you know, a little injury or something like that can demolish completely your aspirations. And I pray God that they're going to stay longer because they are terrific competitors. They are great guys, no question about it.
That's for sure. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, another great card of all-star wrestling schedule will be on hand. So Vince McMahon, along with Antonino Rocca, and asking you to join us next week, same time, same station.